And the match is now live. KTP Silver Season 4 Finals between 3H and Spicy is getting started. We're going to start watching Dilliard, who is taking a Car 98 down the four-way. He is going to rush up to the four-way box, sees one person, but Stealth picks off Piff on those white stairs. CK gets a nade onto Die Life into apartments. And we see Stamp in Underpass getting a kill on CK as he rushes down. Looks like it's going to be Warchild versus Laura going long. And we see the Grand versus the Stoss is going to be a fun matchup. As we see Johnny Warchild laugh about them just missing every shot on each other. Austin goes long, gets 2 kills right there in blue room there with the sniper. So really good rotation from Nomis there to prevent the push to the Allies' first flag, which is the only flag that Spicy has not captured. CK gonna go out here. He's looking for Twist. He knows Twist is out here somewhere. He sees him on the right side, but Twist is able to get him first with the Grand, and we see Die Life and Stealth also pick up some kills. Stealth has dropped his scoped Car 98 in favor for the bayoneted version, and he is holding lower apartments. Also, this is my scope since the update, so that's fun. Dilliard gets a nice shot onto Modgers. Oh, he sees another one. He's going to go jump out of double windows. He's circling back trying to get Piff, but Piff is able to kill Die Life before he comes back around to awaiting Dilliard. Now it's the battle for long again. Dilliard has jumped out. He grabbed that ruined house, and now he's going to go underpass, knowing someone is in blue room, but he's going to throw a nade in there and then maybe switch over to middle. Nope, looks like, yeah, they're figuring out. One's going middle, one's going long. CK holding down Ticket's going to throw a grenade over to the balcony area, and Stamp was waiting for him. Here we have Laura crouch walking with her Car 98, and Austin is long again. He picks up the Car 98. He goes in. Now, 3H has every flag except for the middle fountain. Dilliard picks up the grenade back. It does not get it off to get that cap. And all of a sudden, we see a cap out because Dilliard was unable to get that throw of the grenade back to break it. 3H gets a very, very fast cap out on to Spicy. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think Spicy's going to turn up the intensity a little bit, and we might see a bunch of back and forth for this match. Modgers tries to take a bar through blue room, but Laura with the Stoss able to clear him out of there. .3H gets a real quick cap thanks to Austin and Piff cleaning out the apartment team for Spicy. We see Die Life is able to get 2 kills onto Underpass and Long. And now, since 3H has control of that middle fountain, the ticks will start for them as they score 2 points right there. So they're going to start to increase their lead slowly but surely. We have Stamp and Modgers right next to each other. Modgers is able to get a double kill as he's shooting at Laura. Stamp's head pokes up, so he gets that one too. We see Twist on top of the train car. Thrilling train car action here. Him and Defrag are going to be going at it. Train car is a game of patience and mind games. Way more so than the rest of the map. CK up in Allies Loft. And Stealth is able to get him out. Here we see Nomis is over in Connector. He's going to run into Ticket away from a grenade. Modger's able to get Dill out of that four-way from lower apartments. So there's a whole lot of trades going on. A whole lot of back and forth. The kills are almost even, 29 to 32. Piff going to jump out those double windows. Does kill Stamp, but Stamp got his nade off in time, so Piff is unable to push up from there. Dilliard, 12 health, knows someone is in that thing. He's going to pick up the unprimed grenade. He's going to throw it into Ticket. Does not get CK, but CK does clean up Dilliard there. That would have been a nice... That's the second ally grenade that Dilliard has tried to throw back. Neither have worked so far, but he'll get it sooner or later. All right, and we see a whole bunch of pressure from 3H now. 3H has all the flags. They are trying to push up to get that first flag, but Railroad, as we know, is a map that does not allow a lot of fast rotations. So if one team has a whole bunch on one side, they usually get to control that side for the whole time, unless there is a ninja going on. It's not like let's see, Lennon or even Harrington, where you can rotate to one side a lot faster. Modric playing very slow. They have map control, but Modric's choosing to play very slow on White Stairs. Stamp is somewhere over here. There he is. Stamp was waiting for him on those stairs. And so Stamp has control of the apartments. Austin is over here in his allied loft. Where's Stealth? Stealth is in his loft. So we got loft versus loft battle here. Stealth does kill out CK from that middle, but because he killed out CK in the middle, Austin was able to hold that corner on him. And so the allies win the sniper battle, but Dilliard gets a grenade up into that sniper loft, so now there are no snipers on middle. And 3H continuing to hold both the middle and the ruined house. They got a tick out of that before Die Life is able to get it back. Laura missed her shot, and therefore Modgers with the automatic weapon is able to get the kill. A lot of the times when it's bar versus car, if the car misses, it's over, right? The bar is going to win that battle, but the car usually does win on the flick. Defrag, 12 health over here in Ticket. CK running unfortunate timing, runs right into a grenade from Dilliard. So Dilliard has control of that four-way area. We see double nades going into Ticket, where Dilliard is able to get Warchild out of there. We see a grenade going into Loft, and Laura is able to kill Austin. This should result in a capture, and it does, of the fountain for the Spicy Buttholes. And if we check, we see Modgers kind of going crazy on the server. 15 kills so far. Meanwhile, Dilliard not too far behind with 13 for himself. So, like I said, this has been a relatively even kill game, but 3H has had a bit more flag control. We see Stealth jumping through Blue Room to see if he can get a hold of the Allies' first flag. He sees that they just spawned. Missed his shot. Oh, no. He does get the shot there, but Piff is able to come in. And while he distracted Piff, Die Life able to prone dive in for the cap out. A very good cap out by Spicy there, giving the cover that Die Life needed for him to jump and pro dive out of the double doors, I assume. And so there we go, 60 to 51. Like I said, this can become very back and forth. CK rushing into four-way is able to get Dilliard's car, and now is going to try to clean out that underpass area. We see a bunch dead onto Spicy's side. This should be a very easy mid-cap for 3H. And there's Twist coming in, trying to break that. But unfortunately, too little, too late. We see Warchild pushed all the way up to these sandbag spawns, but it looks like Spicy is not coming out of them. It looks like most of them went to the first flag. Snipers see each other. Stealth is able to win that battle. Sees Modgers kill Dilliard, but he misses the shot, and Modgers picks up the Kar 98 and is able to kill Stealth with it. And now Modgers is over here at the sandbag spawn, continuing to put the pressure for Spicy to only go to the right side when they spawn. Life doing his best from G-Box to try to clear out Modgers. Does not see him, so he's going to check middle. And then he's going to walk up here and is able to find him. Oh, but Piff is in the sniper hole. They thought that they had the spawn finally cleared out, but Piff says, nope, I'm here too. Now Piff moved over to Dark Hallway, and he's going to sit on this platform area. He's going to have a lot of patience. There's no reason for him to push up. He's just going to rotate around. And Life was waiting for him there. And we see Spicy has now sent 3 or 4 over to try to get their second flag back now that they have secured their first flag. So Life is able to sprint and get the flag capture, but CK kills him from underpass. Warchild is able to kill Laura. And just like that, 3H has control of this right side of the map again. Twist is in the unenviable position of being the ninja guard. He's got to watch his train as well as from 4-way because he is kind of the main man to prevent a cap out here when they pretty much only have control of their first flag. He becomes the goalie in a sense. He's able to kill Modgers coming through the train. And at this point, 3H is going to start really switching up their routes, right? We see Modgers running through train. We're going to see them going very different ways to try to push pressure onto Spicy to allow for another cap out. But meanwhile, they are getting 2 points a tick here, and they have lengthened their lead again from 60 to 51 to 73 over 51. We see a small little push from Spicy up 4-way. Austin able to get 2 kills, though. Dill's nade does kill Austin, and Dill is able to get Modgers out of apartments. They have 2 people here. Are they going to go for it? No, they went for it, but Piff and CK were able to get the break, preventing the little push from Stealth and Dilliard there. Warchild again going to jump out to that ashtray area. Is he going to grab that flag? Meanwhile, Laura has control of the ally second before Defrag gets her from the back. Defrag choosing not to capture the railroad flag. I think he realized that he didn't capture it, and he's going back for it. Warchild and Piff both looking at this blue room area. But it's not Laura there. Laura's just spawning. Modgers holding down balcony. He's waiting for someone to run so you can shoot them as they run by him. Here's one guy in Dark Hallway. Let's see if he can get a... Oh my god, he sees his gun come through the door. Sees Laura run through. The patience is able to get one, but Stealth's quick no-scope gets a... Oh no, I thought that was a double, but no, that was Stamp also with the sniper rifle. I thought Stealth somehow got a double on that because they got him at the same time and it was both a sniper. I would have been going nuts if that was the case. But Spicy with a little push here. That's 4 dead on 3H. They're going to try to get it, but Modgers with a very nice nade up of White Stairs is able to break that mid-capture. Dill, 2 kills so far in middle. 3, make it 3. He does not have anything in his pistol. And CK is able to kill him from Ticket. CK takes out Life out of that dark hallway with a nice car shot. But Stealth again with a no-scope onto CK. This time, Piff is unable to break it from that lower apartments, but Modgers and Austin are able to both get an angle on it. Spicy is throwing bodies at this middle capture, and they are just unable to get it, no matter how many kills it seems they get. The respawn timers seem to be very in favor of 3H. We see Life and Dill clean up too, but Piff's nade is able to kill Life, and I don't think... They do have 2 people. Stamp and Dill are going to try to get this. We see Dill get a kill onto Modgers. Modgers' nade does get a kill, but they were able to finally capture the flag. Dill is going to run into connector. Defrag waiting for him. And we see Twist proned into train. Unable to get a kill. Defrag is able to wall him out of there. And 3H is able to hold on to their rail side. Bromley, I love playing train. It's my favorite route. I haven't played apartments in so long because I willingly take train. Modgers, Defrag, CK, all getting kills. We see Stamp here. He's going to body block. He is going to body block it, and he is able to get Nomus as he comes around. Warchild also prone behind there, is able to kill a little sleepover party in the middle. CK comes out to jump out and capture it with Warchild. Warchild double kill there. Let's see if Spicy can cap it right back. No, they cannot. Piff from lower apartments is there to make sure that 3H holds on to the fountain cap. And we're at 88 to 56 at this point. Now remember, Railroad 2, you do not get points for capturing flags. That's why this score seems very low. You do not get points for capturing flag. I think Warchild negged Stamp and now is apologizing for it in MM1. You only get points for ticks on this map. So all this little back and forth capturing of the mid would result in 2 points going to your team for you capping it each time, but it does not on this map. This map is only ticks. Modger seems to have cooled off a little bit, 25 and 17. Although he does get a kill on Dill right there. Piff also taking out Stealth out of Underpass. And Modgers getting the second kill on Die Life as Modgers is pushing up onto balcony. Gonna jump. Oh no! Modgers, go for the bayonet, dude! Man up, let's go! Gets the pistol kill on Laura instead, and he's gonna run over out from Underpass. Looking at that platform, is able to kill Stamp before the grenade kills him. And we have a big fight going on long. That results in Axis maintaining control of it. Laura being the last woman standing over there. Nomus comes out and gets shot at by both Die Life and Stealth at the exact same time. That was a bad time to peek there, Austin. Okay, couple kills go in the way of Spicy. They have all the flags except for the first. So they do not have their first or the allies first. They do end up getting the first flag, and then that allows them to capture their first flag for another cap out. And just like that, Spicy is now in the lead, 96 to 94. Dilliard running that four-way is dropping currently 33 kills. He is leading the server with that. We have about a minute and a half left. Definitely time to get a cap out if a team can push pretty hard. We do see Warchild die to Stamp, so Piff is going to run back to double windows, see if he can pick up Stamp before Stamp gets through blue room. Does not see him, but that allows Piff to have control of this flag, the third flag. And Laura knows he's there, but is unable to clear him out. Austin beats Stealth in the loft battle. And here we go, 3H making a push. They're going to try to capture this middle area. They have control of the ruined house. We see CK jumping through that train, but Die Life was there waiting for him. And I don't think we're gonna abandon the action here. Yeah, we see Twist just laying down on the flag to make sure that they do not get capped out on. And we see Stealth over here too. Stealth able to kill Defrag as he comes through. And I think that's going to end it. I do not think there will be another mid-cap. And we only got 10 seconds left. Dilliard padding his kill total at 36 here. And that is it. 98 to 97. So if we thought that these two teams were very close together, well, shoot. 1 point difference here. 98 to 97. That is insane. 98, 97. So, evenly matched. It went about exactly how I thought it was going to, with one team setting the pace and the other one following suit. 3H set the pace with that fast cap out, and Spicy kind of changed up their style to go a bit more for cap outs as well. And so this second half, we're going to see Matt take up the bar. So he's going to willingly car bar. They're going to let him do it. And he's going to be running apartments again, this time just with a bar. Meanwhile, Twist is going to be running a Grand instead of the Tommy. And Defrag is going to be running the Stas, and they are both going train again. This is the only map I know that they let Matt car bar, and it's because Twist likes playing train. I am Caleb.
Bazooka!
And of course it resets my audio to blow my eardrums. Okay, so the sniper battle there seemed to be a little evenly matched. It really depended on, I think, who either missed the first shot or who held the corner a bit longer there to see what was going on for 3H versus Spicy sniper battles. A lot of the times, the guys that killed the snipers were not the other snipers. So this is kind of indicative of this map, right? So this map with the multiple routes a sniper can go. We saw Austin going long multiple times. We saw Stealth running underpass multiple times. And so it can really change up kind of who interacts with who along the map. What are we waiting on? Just waiting on the delay to catch up. There we go. Alright, we're going to watch Stamp here right off, because Stamp, I think, rushes White Stairs.
That gun goes straight up.
It does go straight up, and we're going to watch Stamp try to control it. Looks like Stamp is going to wait, and he's going to nade that middle area. Instead, we see Matt get a real quick kill on CK. Austin over here in his loft. Him and Die Life playing the corner game. We see a lot of kills going the way of 3H, though. So it looks like both teams are just kind of holding corners at this point. Die Life able to kill out CK out of that mid area. Warchild trying to hold mid from underpass is able to kill Laura on those White Stairs. Here we see Twist and Defrag battling it out at the push-up spot, and 3H is starting to capture that middle flag. Die Life unable to body block it. Twist unable to get his nade in time, though he does get 2 kills with it. 3H does get control of that middle flag. Piff with a really nice nade from balcony to connector. And we see Stamp and Stealth also clean out some kills. Stealth over here in connector, able to kill CK out of 4-way. They do not feel comfortable trying to cap, and they shouldn't, because Austin and Matt Rogers are here. Rogers trades nades. Defrag pushed up again out of train. Is able to kill Twist. This causes Dilliard to rotate over from Ticket to make sure he doesn't get a thing. And Defrag with the instant spawn is going to run right back to train. Stealth double kill on CK and Austin there from his loft. Stealth loves to use Ally's loft. He's very good at looking around the different angles with the sandbags. Oh, wow. Austin, looking up at that loft, is able to just get the random wall shot as Stealth strafed into it. Is able to kill Stealth out of the loft, giving 3H a big push. And we see 3H taking it as they go. CK throwing a grenade down at the bottom. Has a sniper rifle for some reason as he's trying to push this first flag. Is able to get Die Life as he comes around. And gets another kill onto Twist. 3H looking for the cap out here. A falling Grand from Dill is the only thing standing in the way. Laura has now joined him. Piff unable to get a kill from Blue Room. Laura and Dill both able to clutch up at the first flag there to prevent a cap out. And we see Twist has switched over to the Tommy at this point. You see Stamp pushing into apartments. Both Stealth and Laura die. Dill is able to get CK out of apartments, but the ticks are going all 3H right now, so it's 12-0. Twist able to kill Defrag in train. Defrag did 90 him, so Twist has 10 health running. He sees Austin there, does get a shot and hits Austin, but Austin's gun is a one-shot kill, so he kills Twist over at that G-box area.
Go, go, go!
Okay, 3H getting another tick there, 14-0 now. And that's what I was talking about, is this map, ooh, a battle in apartments here. Stamp is able to get one, but CK able to win that battle as Stamp was on the low ground with Axis on either side of him. A nightmare scenario. Does trade 1-for-1 there. Warchild able to jump from Ticket. Gets the kill onto Dill and Twist. And there we go. There's our cap out. CK jumping out from those double doors. And so there's our first cap out of this half. 3H again with the first cap out, 56-0. Spicy gonna have to find a way. They lost the first half by 1 point, so it's essentially even. Austin rushes 4-way, gets a kill onto Laura on White Stairs. Dill unable to kill him off as Modgers kills him from balcony, but Nomisk is able to hit Stealth as he repositions in that loft. And here we go, 3H gonna try to again get that middle, but Stamp is there. Stamp kills CK, leaving Nomisk all alone. Cannot cap a two-person flag all alone. Dill is able to kill Defrag out of train. Knows someone is in Ticket, so he's going to be trying to wall him, and is able to find Nomus out of Ticket. But CK's nade, always on point. One of the best grenade throwers in the game. Stamp with a really nice spray. Modgers only had 7 health, so Stamp is able to just spray through the walls to get him out. But Warchild, those 2 people holding that corner there. And Matt comes up, Die Life able to get both of them. And just like that, Apartment Control swings the way of the allies as Nomis is able to kill Die Life as he rushes Balcony. And the fight for apartments begins anew. Laura with a double kill from a Axis Loft. Make that a triple kill as she kills Warchild coming underpass. She's going to jump down because they know exactly where she is and move in to cap that middle thing. And now the ticks can start going the way of Spicy. Laura, nice shot on the piff there. Going to move out of underpass. Going to throw a grenade, grab that flag. Which means 3H is probably not going to really be coming from that area. Instead, they're going to try to safety there. We see Twist get a nice kill onto defrag, but they have multiple people at the first since it's their last flag, so unable to get a push off of that. We see the kill advantage definitely going the way of 3H, unlike last half where it was almost even. Twist going to try pushing through again. Realizes he is on the back foot there, runs back a little bit. And here we see Train in all of its glory, when you both know exactly where each other are. And Modger is able to win that battle. Laura still holding this sandbag spawn area. That's a lot of kills still with a triple kill there. 4 kills, actually. Modgers has pushed through Train to grab that allied second flag to prevent a cap out. Stealth misses his shot, gets 90'd. But Twist from spawn is able to get him. And now the threat of the cap out looms again. And there it is. I wasn't watching. Die Life able to come around and ninja that flag, which puts them 49-56. This is almost a repeat of last half. 3H with a fast cap out, a little hold, and then Spicy puts on the Jets and is able to get a cap out of their own. We see grenades flying all over the place in that middle area. Warchild going to throw his grenade away. As we see trades galore. Matt does get the double kill, though, giving Axis the control. Laura gets one of them off of it, but I think there's a second. There is, and they're going to start to cap this flag. Oh my god, Dill broke it. Right at the last second there, is able to get defrag off of that middle area and break that cap. Huge clutch shot from Dill. As we see CK rush back into middle to try to get that control. Stamp was waiting for him at that apartment entrance. Meanwhile, Stealth gets a kill on Modgers. And Die Life has thrown better grenades in his lifetime. This is what I mean. Look at that. Look at him hold that pixel, like 3-pixel look. He loves this loft. Sees Austin there. Austin saw him, so now it becomes who can wall each other, essentially. We see Austin try to wall Stealth. Stealth try to wall Austin. Meanwhile, the heavies are going at it as we watch the snipers battle it out. Woo! Right by. It actually hit Stealth. Stealth only has 13 health now, and Austin able again to get the wall shot onto Stealth there. Oh, and picks Die Life as he comes down. What a nice sequence of events for Nomis there. That's going to allow them to... Oh, no! Nomis is able to no-scope Laura, but then Warchild friendly fire.
Scharfschütze!
CK trying to break this gap, and he does. A nice double kill off that nade. Warchild gets the third one. As Dill is able to went from having multiple friends in middle to being alone in middle. We see Nomis now has control of that middle area. It's basically a lot of trades, right? Who's the last one to get a couple kills? Because then they're all alone in middle as both teams respawn. Piff with a little drive-by grenade there to White Stairs. Sees one come into top things, and Stamp is able to get him from the apartment hole. Stealth doing his little crouch hop to look over the sandbags there. Just spamming. My favorite thing is when I'm doing that and my computer completely freaks out and is like, do you want to turn sticky keys on? No, computer. Never have, never will. CK gets his head taken off by Kevin there. As we see Laura getting a double kill in underpass there. Unfortunately, Stamp gets one kill, but there are two others there coming out of that sandbags. Austin trying to break this mid cap. Does not see them in time. And the mid finally gets captured on this one. I think that might be one of the longest times mid goes without being captured. And it goes the way of Spicy. And now the scores start ticking again. That entire time we did, the scores did not change. And now Spicy getting 2 points per tick. Piff grabs the allied first, so they'll actually get a point for the tick if the tick goes off. They will not. We see Defrag and Laura, the battle of the semi-automatic rifles. Stamp gets the kill onto... Oh, sorry, that was Die Life. Die Life gets a double kill. Stamp waiting for Defrag to come out of that four-way area, is able to get him. But Defrag's nade does kill Stealth. Can 3H get middle back? Can Spicy put the pressure on? Spicy needs another cap out. It's 53 to 56. Spicy has been getting a couple ticks here. Twist has one kill. Now he's sitting over here at G-Box with a Tommy. This is either you're a god or you're a chump when you're at G-Box with a Tommy. Your Tommy is either a laser or never hits anything, so we'll see which one's his when someone comes around. And it's a laser. Good
Area
for Twist.
clear!
Stealth gets Warchild out of underpass. Modgers pushed all the way up long. I don't know who the allies are sending long. In fact, Laura has been going mid more than she's going long. Battle of double windows. Modgers in blue room. Stamp over there in double windows.
Ceasefire!
Laura able to finally kill him. And now Laura is going long. Here's grenades going. Yeah, she wisely stops. She's looking all over the place. Does not see anyone. Finally sees Modgers over on platform. Is able to kill him again. Grabs that flag. But Austin and the rest are there. Is anyone going for that first flag? No. Modgers is over there. So Axis should get their second flag back. There it goes. Dilliard holding middle. He's about to have a bunch of company. CK pushing up blue room now. 3H is really mixing it up. They're really almost freestyling it. And there we go. We got basically a battle of trade kills. Remember how I said that 3H definitely jumped out to a kill lead? Well, now Spicy is in the kill lead. So Spicy is really kind of situated themselves into a way that has allowed them to kind of tick away, grab that grab that middle flag and really rack up some points on the tick. It's now 64 to 56. Spicy only lost by 1 point in first half, so it's essentially even. So it's essentially whoever wins this half wins. And we see Spicy having a methodical control as they hold on. There's only 3.5 minutes left. Multiple cap outs can still occur. But Spicy is good with these little trades, right? We see Modgers get like a double kill, but is then killed by Dill from Ticket. So he doesn't get any push off of it. CK is going balcony, going to throw a grenade. It's going to jump to under apartment here. Gets a kill on Twist, but is immediately killed by Stamp proned on White Stairs. Okay. Johnny with the 1 deeg, and then turns around and gets stamped. So 2 bullets and both heavies are dead. Die Life not too happy about that one. His gun was past Warchild's model, which is why he did not kill him. He was shooting past him. And now 3H going, and a very nice grenade from Dill, but not in time. And now the threat of a cap out is right onto 3H's side. A really fast flip of the script. Austin gets 2 kills from Loft there. And we see Defrag over here behind the mound on the rails. And so now 3H going to be trying to get about 8 points is what they need. Defrag unable to hold that flag. Modgers here ready for that cap out, though. He is ready to jump through those double doors. Stamp knows he's there. 6 health. Got a little scared he was going to die on the drop there. CK, we see Axis have all the control of the balcony area. Multiple Car 98s up there. Defrag able to kill Twist as he comes through train. And so I was just praising Spicy for that control, that's them solidifying their hold, and all of a sudden 3H is not so fast. Well, there's only a minute left. 68 to 64. 68 to 66 at this point. I think there's going to be one more tick, which will tie it, which will mean a win for 3H. 3H is going to win if nothing changes by like 1 or 2 points. Especially now that they have control of the first flag. Only 30 seconds left. 3H definitely going to win this. There's another 3 points. Okay, 3H up by 2 points total right now. And I don't think there's going to be another tick. There's not going to be another tick. 3H has won. This is it. Game's over. 3H has won. Spicy would need a cap out right now to win. There's only 10 seconds left, so that's literally impossible. 3H is going to win this by 2 points total. And there it is. Both halves played out extremely similar. Both halves, 3H goes to a real quick start. Spicy solidifies the mid-game, and then 3H kind of surges at the end to win by 1 point. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. That was about the closest match of Railroad 2 I have ever seen in my entire life. Of both teams just back and forth. They won by 1 point. Literally both halves were almost identical, right? The 3H comes out to that fast cap out start. Spicy able to get a cap out of their own, solidify the mid game. 3H pushes hard onto the ending like 5-minute area and is able to, on ticks, because Railroad is all about ticks, they're able to kind of solidify their lead there. At the end, they win both halves by 1 point. That is absolutely incredible. Now, that means this match is literally anyone's game. 3H now has the advantage up by one map, but if it's that close, right, Spicy can easily win Anzio. So we'll see. 3H now playing. It's now a best of one on Anzio, right? So 3H has to win this map, and then they win. And then Spicy literally lost by 2 points. That's insane. If they can push through and secure Anzio, we will go to map 3. Absolutely incredible game from Dilliard last game. A very good game from Nomis. Nomis was able to get a lot of clutch shots there. Big Paul Kuhn coming in with some gifted subs, and I think I saw Bromley sub earlier too. Thank you guys so much. And we are going into Anzio at this point. So what does Spicy have to do different? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. They literally have to do nothing different. What does 3H have to do different? Literally nothing. They literally have to do nothing different. So, that's basically what it is, right? So, we're looking at two teams that were basically identical. It came down to a couple luck timing things. And so both teams are in the driver's seat, which is really weird to say with 3H being up one game. It's not like Spicy is really out of it. They were definitely in it. Definitely, on their best game. They just have to make sure that they can prevent a cap out or hold a little easier. The points are going to be a little less close on this map, so Anzio is not like Railroad 2. You do get points for capping flags on this one. So every time a flag is captured, right, you get a point. If a double cap is captured, you get 2 points as a team, not to mention the tick points and the cap out points at that. So it is a lot easier to kind of rack up some points here because you do get points for that streak going back and forth the whole time. Let's go to our prediction. Choose outcome 3H. You guys all predicted that, but I do not think you predicted it by 1 point each half. That is absolutely insane. I'm not going to be over that one for a while. Okay, you got 2 minutes here for the Anzio prediction. Which means if you predicted 3H, you probably got a nice little fat sum of channel points there that you can use for the soundboard. Unfortunately, I learned you can only have 10 sounds on the soundboard, so I'm going to have to choose my 10 favorite. I was hoping to put a bunch of them.
Negative!
So, we saw Die Life and CK be pretty steady last game, but neither of them were dominant, which is they have the opportunity or the potential for either of them to just completely take over a match. And so we'll see if that happens on Anzio. I know Spicy, oh, one of my favorite things about Anzio, this little jump puzzle. I know Spicy is very, relatively good at Anzio, and 3H is, it's not their favorite map. Most times when I've played Anzio with them, it has not gone very well. But that being said, this lineup wasn't playing if I was playing, right? Obviously, the lineup's different. So maybe this lineup will be able to handle the split map a little bit. This is such a big map, and it's split, really, between the two sides, that it's very, very easy for one side to be dominated by one team and the other by the other team, and have a weird back and forth going on with them. Can't you get all the way up here, if I remember correctly? I haven't done this in years. I think that's the first highlight my message ever used, Paul. You are the very first one to ever use that. We're watching Warchild over here, my very first sub I ever had on Twitch. Literally got approved for sub, and he said, okay, I'm subbing, and then subbed immediately. Here's what I want to see on Anzio. I hate double windows. I hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. What we need is we need a little blown out wall here. And we need a quick way into church. And what we need is for these windows to actually be windows in church. And so we have a little blown out wall that you run down a little ramp on. You run into church, right? And you can see into pizza. You can have here, and you can peek fruit from this corner, right? This corner can peek over here. Maybe we extend fruit out a little bit to prevent that. But we get rid of these double windows, and we make church into a playable location. That's my idea. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Leo, don't say that. This is a classic. I do not agree, Paul. When things like solitude exist. I would be okay with Emmanuel. I haven't played that map in a long time. I agree, you GXD. That is the best. I agree. All right, here we go. We're readied up. Did I record? Record half 2. No. Half 1, map 2. I got it. I remembered. And here we go. We are starting Anzio. This map is relatively large, so it takes a little bit for them to actually get to the flags. And not only do you get flags for caps, you get flags for capping your first flag. So immediately we see a 1-1 tie. Die Life with a really nice nade getting CK out of water there. Dill with a nade as well. He's going to throw that into Loft, and they're going to try to capture this bridge. They do. A nade comes in, unable to get the break. Modgers does get 1 kill, though. Piff holding grass, waiting on that push from Z. The allies were able to quick capture that plaza as well. Looks like Stealth is sniping from double windows. Meanwhile, Austin also sniping from plaza. Stamp had a car, was able to get one, but Austin under ladder able to win that. Meanwhile, Piff gets the street. We have Stealth sniping double windows, but unable to see anyone. We got a game of peaks over here in Bridge. Laura, nice shot on the Piff. So Laura, a little switch up of guns. Laura has now switched over to the Car 98 for Anzio, and Die Life is taking the Stas. Woo! CK unable to get the kill on Twist. Twist probably just peed himself. It's 12 health on Kevin here. Is able to get Piff as he comes around the corner. Are they going to go for the cap? They are going for the cap on Plaza, but Austin is there to get the break. Means Stamp is going to jump off. He's going to act like he's going through fruit. Sees a grenade thrown at him. Is able to get CK before defrag with the rifle butt onto Stamp. Oh no, buddy. Defrag picks up a sniper and does a very slow peek around middle. Is able to get Twist out of there, though. And he's going to run up to the first flag, where he misses his shot, and Stamp is able to avenge himself. Piff and Warchild trying to capture that flag. Stealth does get the break, but is not in time. Stealth over here in Meat Locker misses the shot onto Bridge, but is going to push to make sure that they can hold on to Street. Is able to kill Piff as he comes through Ivy. Looks like Axis are going to try to take that bridge back. Meanwhile, Austin is... Wherever Stealth goes, Austin follows. He's able to get the kill on him in middle and capture that middle flag. Stamp again, picking up the sniper rifle. We see Dill pushing in... Nope, that's Laura pushing into the Z area. Piff kills Twist as he comes through. And then is killed by Dill from the sewers. Also, another thing. The sewers need to be more robust. We can shrink the map down and double the size of it just by putting a robust sewer system in there. Pretty even match so far. 26-26. The kills, 26-27. So it's been an extremely back and forth map so far, which makes sense since the very first one was super back and forth as well. Safe to say these teams are very evenly matched. Warchild trying to get the guy out of Tiki is unable. Stealth gets him from the other side, preventing that cap out. Now it's just Defrag here. Defrag going to do a calculated retreat here. Oh no, I forgot to run the ads during the break. Sorry, guys. Twitch going to get their money. Modger says multiple times they don't seem to be, because they have that plaza, 3H does, they seem to kind of be throwing people at bridge. Modger's taken the bar to bridge multiple times now. Stealth looking through the sliver of the loft trying to find Defrag, but Defrag moved down and spamming. It was able to get the kill onto Stealth. We see Stamp going up into Church. He's gonna, and he is able to get Austin out of Church. Very good by Stamp there, but he's gotta go. You gotta go, Stamp. Not in time, not in time. 3H is able to get the cap out. Stamp was able to kill Austin, but 3H was putting together a cap out at that point, and there was no easy flag for Stamp to capture. So 3H takes a lead now, 100 to 37 there. Well, this is definitely a map that Nomis likes. He's over here leading the server by 3 kills. Gets another one onto Laura. And this should be a cap of Plaza for 3H. Meanwhile, Stealth holding that bridge down. They can't get a cap there, but Stealth prevented the allies from getting a cap. Twist kills Austin as he comes in the middle. Defrag the pistol onto Stealth. So far this match, 3H has pretty strong control of that Plaza area. I don't think Spicy has capped Plaza yet. Warchild, very nice peeking from Zeke there, preventing that cap out. Or not cap out, but bridge cap. Twist has a sniper in meat. Dill gets a team kill. Austin sniping from the middle there. Austin's one of the few snipers I know that runs ally middle with the sniper. It's working, though. It is absolutely working. And here we see another threat of a cap out for 3H. As Defrag comes in. He missed it? Defrag missed it? Modgers is there to back him up, but Defrag missed that cap out? Defrag must be on a diet, man. He is much smaller than ran through the flag and didn't register him. That's hilarious. Anyway, there were multiple 3H members there to secure that cap out, and we see the stalemate that was occurring is being blown wide open by 3H at this point on the back of Nomis and Modgers. They are definitely carrying 3H here to a commanding lead on this Anzio first half. Stealth is finally able to kill Nomis, but 3H does have control of the bridge. This is the first initial that 3H has captured the bridge. Stealth knows there's one more person on Plaza, but cannot see him. Is able to finally find Warchild's head. The helmet does not provide protection. Don't know why they wear it. Stealth able to hold that Plaza. Piff pushing into Crack House. Gets one kill. Does not get the second. Laura with the falling shot. Gets a double kill there. Gone Defrag and Warchild from ladder to fruit. Very nice double kill. Is going to sprint over to capture the laundry. Just to make sure that they don't get capped out on. And now is going to spawn camp to the best of her ability. Gets one kill. And does not get the second. But that was really good by Laura to allow a little bit of map control to come back to Spicy's side. Spicy is able to get mid and bridge out of that. Spicy should also have Plaza. Stealth has killed Austin. We have Stamp there. Twist getting the kill. This should be... Nope, there's Warchild. Modgers is also in pizza, but Warchild cleaning it up himself. Die Life and Dill, are they going to rotate around and get this Plaza? And there we go. Spicy's bridge team comes through and is able to capture Plaza. Defrag on goalie duty. We see multiple kills going Spicy's way. Defrag seems to be the only ally here. They have now spawned, so now they are coming back for this defense. Die Life in that jump window gets cleaned out with a nade. We see, oh, Dill making a move. Unable to get it. Stamp unable to get it. Defrag on goalie duty, and he is living up to that job that was given to him. Can 3H push out? They get a kill onto Twist. Stealth is in that tower. And he is able to kill Warchild in the back. Modger's pushing up. Where's Modgers? He's in pizza here. Gets 2 kills. Piff gets another, so that alleviates the pressure onto the laundry. Stamp, though, in church. We'll see how he plays this. CK with an errant nade. Austin misses his shots and his pistol. Gonna try to get it. Nope, he's running back into barrels. Axis have firm control over that beach house. And Die Life gonna run into barrels now. They know he's here. Modgers gets the kill onto Dill. Defrag coming back to his goalie duty. But Stamp is there, crouched in the ladder. We see Die Life trying to make a move. Stamp gonna make a move. Stamp, you could have had it, man. You could have had it. Now he has it. Okay, there's the cap out. Stamp got a little scared there, but he definitely would have made it in time. And there is the cap out for Spicy, bringing the score into a much more manageable 189 to 140. And we still have 6.5 minutes left. There's still a decent amount of time left on this match. And if we saw anything, 3H in their regular season against Insomniac dominated the whole game and ended up losing the match in like the last 4 minutes of the game. So it's definitely a map that has wild swing potential. Allies went for a fast cap, but Laura was not having any of that. Meanwhile, Axis clean it up, and they get both double caps almost at the exact same time. You can see Bridge just caps faster than Plaza does. A nice body break by Twist there, but he did not see CK inside. And Nomus is able to kill Stealth and Twist. This should be a cap. Yes, CK pushes up, gets still. This should be a cap of Plaza. They're not figuring out their comms, I guess. Austin didn't move up to cap with CK. CK didn't push. Now they're capping. Seems to be a little... They could have had that, and CK could have been up long ramp if they wanted to. But Defrag and Warchild both getting kills as well. Stealth knows Austin's up in the tower, but grenades flying right up at him. Both Stealth and Austin are just rotating all around the map. It really is. I feel like wherever they call out the sniper is, the other sniper moves over there. They are definitely going head-to-head on purpose. Oh, Dill with nade armor there, but does not have bar armor. I think Defrag might have just naded Piff, but it didn't kill him, so... We see multiple kills going 3H's way. They should have this bridge cap. They're going for the bridge cap. Laura's pretty much the only one alive and has control over this mid flag, and it basically comes down to her. And Twist, it looks like, if they can hold on to this mid flag. Oh, it's not Twist. Twist, it was Stamp. CK is able to finally kill Laura, but Twist and Stealth do have control of their first again. 2 snipers take them both out. And we see Defrag coming up long ramp with that sniper. Stamp is looking the wrong way. He's looking short ramp. We have one Sundial here. Nade flying at him. That's Piff. There's just... Warchild gets the thing. There are no axes here. That is a very nice cap out by Warchild. Piff there. Able to attack from both sides and get a cap out, lengthening their lead again. Where is Austin? Just trying to find Austin. Whatever player I'm looking for, have you noticed they're always the last one it rotates to? Austin going to sprint up to Pizzeria here. Gets the jumping Laura. Defrag, a double nade kill. That was in middle. And just like that, that's an easy capture for Allies Plaza. Stealth is in those double windows. Got a kill on a Warchild, but they had 3 people in the cap zone, so it did not disrupt it. Oh, nice shot from Die Life, but Austin is there to make sure he doesn't wreak havoc in the beach house.
Point captured. Point captured.
And just like that, 3H has all the flags again. It doesn't feel like Spicy's doing anything different or wrong. It just feels like 3H has hit their stride. Feels like 3H has turned on the afterburners for this. 2 minutes left in this half. Stealth flick is so good, he just tried to shoot that grenade. So we see a bit more of a concentrated defense here from Spicy. Nades coming up from short ramp. And just like that again, multiple kills here for 3H. Stamp, clutch. Warchild went for the prone dive. Stamp said, absolutely not. They're in jump windows. Why? Stamp abandons the SDG, and the DOD gods did not like that. Dill gets the, does not get the shot. That was Stealth with the clutch shot. But Piff is right behind him to get that cap out. And just like that, 3H has opened up a large lead over Spicy with 53 seconds left on this half. Now remember, 3H did win last map. So Spicy, it's all going to come down. They need a cap out here. They need to close this lead so they can have hope of overcoming it next half. They got 30 seconds. They got to push hard, or they're just going to kneel the ball and go into halftime down a bunch. Again, we see 3H just winning these kill battles. Madra's even killing his own players because there aren't enough axes for him to kill. And there we go. That's the end. 353 to... What is it? 168. 353, 168. 353... 3H leading Spicy with that. So, what does Spicy need to do different? Spicy needs to not all die at the exact same time. That was Spicy's biggest problem. Not all die at the exact same time. On this map is really large, but if you all die at the same time, you lose a lot of map control in that amount of time. So, that is what happened multiple times to Spicy here. They would get a nice couple kills, they would hold it, but it just wouldn't be enough. Oh, good call on the ad so it doesn't go on to in the next thing. So If I click ads here, it should not play ads during the next half. Yeah, CK definitely has not been in CK form. 3H has really been on the backs of Nomis and Modgers here. Nomis has been playing out of his mind. Thank you, Caleb. I should be running them right now. I like that it gives you guys founder badges. That's real cool. Is that a zombie game, Bear? Arizona Sunshine? Isn't that a zombie game? Three H needs to continue doing what they were doing. Not folding, switching up the routes, throwing curveballs. Nomis needs to keep chasing stealth. They have not really allowed stealth to become dominant. Stealth has had some very nice streaks, some incredible shots, but Austin has been following him basically everywhere he goes, and Stealth is unable to really just lock down the side of the map since Nomis is following him, and Defrag is throwing nades and spamming him the entire time. That's clearly a strategy that they are definitely using. Meanwhile, Spicy seems to be playing very team-oriented, but they're not getting the kills. That's basically what happened last half. They just weren't getting the kills.
Area clear.
I guess one of them is running to the bathroom or something. I don't know. I always find it funny when you switch halves. It's like, where'd you go? What happened? Why are we not readying? All right, here we go. Ready. Now, 3H is in quite the hole here. Or not 3H. Spicy is in quite the hole here. 3H has a 100 and something point lead. 190 point lead or something like that. Couple cap outs. It is not insurmountable. Obviously, Spicy can overcome this if they have multiple cap outs throughout it. But they're going to have to switch up their playstyle a little bit. Warchild able to kill Laura as she comes into Loft. CK throwing his grenades over into Z area. Sees one come out of that Loft area. Looks like Nomis is sniping Bridge. Stealth went to Plaza. And the Axis are able to get the Bridge before Allies are able to get the Plaza. Twist holding that corner kill CK as he comes around. Laura gets the shot off first, but hits him in the feet, so she 90s Nomis, well, Nomis 100s her. Nomis with 2 health survives on that. Twist able to kill him in Meat Locker there. Twist himself on really low health. And here we go, Spicy trying to cap this bridge. They are able to get that bridge cap. Laura 90s Piff into sewers, but Piff is able to get the kill. And he's heading back to mid. Stamp able to get Modgers as he's running on the long ramp, and Stealth able to get Nomis at the end of that ramp. So it's basically Stealth and Stamp moving up. If they can get that middle flag, Stamp has the first flag. Nomis kills Defrag in that attempt. Stamp gets a double kill onto Modgers and Nomis. Where's the middle flag cap? Twist able to get the kill onto Piff, kills Dilliard, and then gets the cap out himself. So gets scared by Dilliard, kills him for good measure, and gets the cap out. We're gonna change history on that. Twist absolutely knew that was Dilliard and did not get scared by him, and decided he wanted the cap out, so he killed him and got it himself. That is what happened. I will not be taking notes on my version of history. Thank you. Looks like Nomus going bridge again. Twist with the nade over the roof. Stealth taken out by Warchild. That's never what you want to see. Meanwhile, Piff ran into water. Came up into Z, getting a kill. 3H does get control of the bridge. CK came up from water. Stealth ran out of pistol bullets. Gonna run over, grab a car, or a Grand, just to try to have some bullets. Modgers chases him down. Stamp holding on to this plaza from underneath the ladder. He's all alone here, and he knows it. Dill the same on water bridge. Nice kill on CK as CK jumps into the water. Dill's life saved by the rock there. Defrag does 93 damage to him. Defrag, CK, both off to a rough start here.
Point captured.
And here we go. Spicy has definitely turned on the gas a bit. They're definitely playing a lot faster with their flag caps. Warchild going to try to check this jump window. They're looking all around for someone. Twist holding on to that middle flag. Dill has to break this. He does not. Does get a kill on the Warchild, though. There's one more. I think it's CK. It is CK. CK gets the kill, and Austin gets the kill on Die Life. So, 3H has flooded bridge. They're able to cap it and hold it. Twist over here waiting for them to come through meat. They know he's here. They are definitely walling. Macher's he keeps taking these heavies onto these mainly rifle routes, and it's working for him. That's 5 kills for 3H at this point. This should be an easy plaza cap and a cap out for them. And there it is. See, this is the thing again. Like 3H is getting all these kills as like clusters. They're getting big clumps of kills, which is allowing them to take that map control. And all of a sudden, they're up now in this half, 91 to 89, after having a big lead from first half. Spicy keeps dying all at the same time, which is allowing 3H to just really turn the tables. And 3H isn't necessarily holding on to the map, but they are capturing the map in wide swaths, allowing them a lot of points. Piff able to get Die Life, holding that corner. See Stealth there. Stealth is able to pick him off. Stealth and Stamp are in Plaza, also with Twist, so they're definitely going to cap this. Laura, unable to kill Nomus on bridge. Can 3H capture that bridge, though? I know Nomus is there. No, Nomus went middle. Going back into that meat locker area. Die Life sees one in meat. Nice shot by him. There's another one. Gets the 90 on him. One in Tiki, though. Axis are able to hold on to that bridge. Dill coming up the manhole. CK says absolutely not. And Axis are going to be trying to capture this bridge successfully. So it's a rough start for CK and Defrag, and since then they have really turned it on. Meanwhile, Laura's still in a slump. Austin, sniping from double windows, is able to get Stamp and then get Twist. He's going to push up. His team should come from behind and pick that, but they have control of their first. They're going for the cap out again. Defrag able to break that cap on mid with a nice double nade, allowing 3H with their plaza cap to get that thing. There's Defrag looking at the wreckage that he wrought with his beautifully banked nade, allowing another cap out to go 3H's way. And just like this, 3H is off and really expanding their lead off the last half. CK real quick, waiting for Dill to come out. Defrag unable to kill him in water, but CK gets 2 kills. Goes over, does not get that 3rd kill. Modgers got that kill, and he's picked off by the Plaza team. Or Spicy.
Negative!
Modgers with a nice strafe onto Twist there, but Die Life is there. Die Life should have that middle flag. He does. We see a grenade flying right at Stealth's face. Stealth has grenade plot armor, so if you ever see a grenade fly at him like that, it probably won't kill him. Meanwhile, Lauren Die Life up at the first flag getting some kills. Spicy uses that distraction to capture bridge. Meanwhile, 3H grabs their first in the middle back to prevent a cap out. Modgers with the bar and meat. Able to kill Twist. Now he's going to try to cap this middle flag, but Dill from water gets a nice double kill shooting up through that bridge. Now he's going to switch over. Sees a nade bounce off of Tiki. Die Life able to kill Defrag there, but there's one more. It is no miss, and Die Life gets him. Nope. It was CK. Stealth gets him. And allies are pushing up. At this point, ticks don't matter. It does not matter whatsoever about ticks. This is a cap out or bust game from now on. We see Piff is on goalie duty. Stealth getting frustrated, it feels. Laura switched over to the Tommy, wrecks some havoc there on Piff, and gets the cap out. So another cap out goes the way of Spicy. They have now taken the lead for this half with 9 minutes to go, but they probably need 3 or 4 more three cap outs, I think. 3 more cap outs to be able to win this map. So it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. Laura switched over to the Tommy. The Grand was not working out for her. Stealth really fast into the tower here.
Point captured!
Oh, that's nothing worse than that, what Stamp just did. Methodically moving up long ramp, and all of a sudden just a random nade bounces right by you. You can't do anything about it. That's a feels bad. CK acting like he's priming a nade, trying to get them to peek. Gonna actually prime an aim now. He's throwing at Z, it looks like. Yep. He's able to get the kill with the car, though. CK pushing up into this beach house area. This is always a tough proposition when you have to break the floor. Breaks the floor, runs out. Sees one, misses the shot, though. Gets the shot on the twist on the grass. Gets another falling shot on Laura. And before Dill finally gets him from Rope Alley. Really good push by CK there. Really allows 3H to get... So when people go on streaks like that, if you're not taking advantage of their distraction and getting flags behind them, then it's really just, you know, bragging rights at that point. But 3H is not. CK goes on that really nice spree, opens up Plaza, and his teammates move in and grab that map control from Spicy. Spicy does force their way back, and they will grab Plaza back. Die Life gets a 90. Finally gets the kill on Warchild. Decides not to capture that middle flag, instead going Sundial. Only has 2 health, and Piff is waiting for him. Both Austin and Defrag tried to hide in the same spot. Didn't work. Piff, though, with a double kill. Grabs the bar. Gonna move up. Meanwhile, they're capturing the bridge. They're gonna go for this, this cap out. 3-8. And, Piff had to sprint over and capture the allies first. And just like that, all of a sudden, now 3H is about to get a cap out. Twist has to come in and grab his first back. That's what I mean. This map can flip on an edge, even though it is so large. Twist, very nice clear out. Gets 2 of the 3 out of Plaza, preventing them from potentially getting that cap. CK, though, with a double kill. Defrag gets a kill onto Twist. Stamp kills CK, finally. Defrag should still be around here somewhere. Stamp sees someone in that double windows. It is Nomis. Meanwhile, Stealth and Die Life trying to capture that bridge. They do get it. But Warchild able to clean both of them up. This should be a cap back. Nope, Stealth is still there. Twist able to avenge Stamp. Meanwhile, Stealth locking down the bridge area. Grabs a Car 98, and Modger's there to meet him as he comes up short ramp. Stamp running bridge this time, trying to flood the area with bodies as they push up to the first flag. Twist gets a nice double kill. Let's go up here. Oh no! Dill! Allies had body advantage there. They could have just rushed the flag, but instead very methodically cleared the corners, so methodically that they kill each other. But they do get that cap out going there. 279, 198. 4 minutes left. This is still a ball game. Spicy is not out of this. This is definitely still a ball game at this point. H won by 185 in first half. 185. They're currently up by 79 points. Or, I'm sorry, Spicy is currently up by 77 points at this point. Spicy needs 2 more cap outs, I want to say, in 4 minutes. Definitely doable. Twist and Dill here, really carrying Spicy. Spicy needs to cap this plaza. They cannot find 3H anywhere on the side. And it might be because 3H isn't on that side. Modgers, though, able to get the break. That's a lot dead for 3H. That's the whole team dead. That's the whole team dead. You need to capture this plaza flag. And there you go. They're going for it. Can 3H get their first flag back? No, they cannot. Stealth and Die Life are there. A very nice team kill from Spicy allows them to push up and get that cap out. So now here we are, 352 to 209. This is 143 difference. We got 2.5 minutes left. Spicy is currently down by 40 points. They're only down by roughly 40 points. The ticks and the caps kind of change it a little bit, but it's roughly a cap out. Spicy needs another cap out. 2 minutes left. They go through. They're going to cap this bridge area. Stealth with a nice wall flick on Modris there. Completely random shot. Knew he was around there somewhere. And he thought he had that shot onto Austin, and he somehow missed. No, he walled him. 36 health onto Austin. That must have clipped the wall that Austin was right there. Stealth thought he had it. And Austin is able to get the return shot, allowing 3H to push up and try to get control of this bridge. Meanwhile, 3H also trying to cap the plaza. CK with 1 HP, able to kill Die Life in that Z area. They're going to go and cap. Stealth unable to break it, even though he had a nice little jump pistol there. One minute. Spicy needs to cap out, I think. Is a 142 lead right now. They lost by 185. Meanwhile, 3H is holding onto this bridge pretty strong. CK still has 1 health. Going over, capturing that laundry area. It's just the plaza at this point. Warchild is here. It's just... they're just trading. They're just trading. Spicy needs this plaza. They need the bridge. Modgers definitely camping manhole, so they cannot get that bridge cap. Die Life has no idea he's over there. And there he goes. He pops out, gets Die Life off a bridge. Nade coming in to break it. Yep. 3H knows that they just have to not get capped out on. And there it is. 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is it. That's the game. That is the game. I did not record that demo. I'm sorry, Caleb. My bad. My bad. And that is it. That's the game. That is the final. There we go. 3H are your KTP Silver champions off of a 2-point win on the first map. They then establish and prevent the comeback from Spicy on the second map. Spicy put together a very good comeback there at the end, but 3H was able to get that going on. And so there we go. Now they're flooding into chat, bringing their MM1 over here. So, you know, that's fun.